Okay.
I probably would have just let the troll keep going on. Well,
Ooh, ooh. On birthday, you listen. You need to shut up.
oh, geez,
Shut
fuck.
up. Shut up. You need to stop.
I'm in, there's
You're
nobody else
saying
in
too
here.
much. Stop it. Go on mute. So, anyways, how's everybody's day going? I slept in today because today I was off. Like, I was off yesterday and I slept in yesterday too. I'm just saying, mom didn't have to go to work. I didn't have to drive her. She didn't have to take the car for hours. I'm happy. I'm just
So you're
happy.
chilling.
I'm chilling. Oh my God.
Nice.
Let's go, W chilling.
And I was having some
I'm doing good.
dreams. I dream daily and nightly, or whenever I'm asleep. I dream.
I have the opposite. I don't dream.
That's okay. That's normal, though. That's normal.
I love dreaming.
Dreams are so crazy though, bro. Like, what the hell? Why are dreams? What are dreams? Like, it's just so crazy.
I have dreams that I still remember till this day.
And
You
you know
know,
what's even
if there's
crazier,
what?
Bronx? You know what's even crazier?
Hmm.
When I say dreams, every one of us thought of the dreaming in regards to sleeping. Whereas, like, we literally like dream like when we're like thinking and like
Mm-hmm.
contemplating, like see things like consciously like awake. So like, why don't we give that type of energy to like dreams, like sleep dreams, to like fucking just daydreams, bro?
Well, I mean, like the sleep dreams. I wish they were a little bit more literal, so I could understand what the fuck I'm saying to myself. Um, you
That's why you
know,
need to get yourself a sleep dictionary.
it-
I got one, actually.
community.
Ah, you're breaking up. You're breaking up.
They don't.
Hey
I feel like
everybody.
Bronx is talking more about like during the dream, like being able to like understand what's going on while you're like still dreaming.
Oh,
I think that's what he means. I think.
That's called lucid dreaming.
Yeah,
yes.
lucid dreaming.
That's but those are the times where I can actually remember my dreams when it's the dream is not very chaotic and there's certain details about that dream that I could just remember.
Man, I swear,
See
with
what?
dreams, I feel like I just be getting placed somewhere. Like it's just like, wow, you're placed here, and then take a watch. This is a clip. This is a clip of what's going on, and then I fucking wake up. I'm like, bro, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah,
Why
Hey,
did I
is
dream
it
it
it?
usually feels like textures of like feelings. It's not like this happens, then this happens, and that happens. If I do dream, which is very rare, but it's not common.
isn't every dream chaotic, Omega?
My dreams, I can only speak on mine. I have more chaotic dreams than I do than when certain dreams that I could very much focus on.
Uh,
Um because one day I could be like at a park, next minute I could be on a roller coaster.
right in the
Like what
same
the
park that
fuck?
you were in.
That's so interesting. My dreams, most of my dreams, like whenever I wake up and think about them, they're very instructional. Like they're instruction based. Like they're
Mm.
like a journey. It's like you have to go to this place,
Slide to the left.
and you have to go to this place and do this, and then you have to go back, but you can only do it on Wednesdays. It's like
You know what that sounds like?
rules.
That's mainly your mind.
As
It's
opposed to
weird.
what?
As opposed to like a fun dream being on a roller coaster, la di la di da. It to me, it's like all of my dreams. Like there's like it's like a mission. It's like a journey, and I have to like do shit. You know?
So what Aura is saying
Well,
is
that probably speaks to how you view the world in your
Yeah, it
conscious
true.
life.
probably
That's
does.
what
Yeah.
they
True.
would argue.
I was just saying how they are.
And I think right
The,
now the reason why
Yeah.
my dreams are very much chaotic is because my life is somewhat chaotic right now. But that's for now. That could completely
yeah,
change in the next couple years. Which is fine by me because I hate chaoticness. I can't handle it. Um,
I had a doctor who was he was a Jungian analysis, like that was his like style of therapy, and he was very big into dreams. And what's funny is that like if you have somebody kind of asking you about what happened in a dream, you tend to reveal a lot about. I mean, this is true when people are talking, when they're awake, about their awake experience too. But you're talking to what is important about what's happening to you all the time. So, like, if someone starts a story and it was like, so these two black guys, like, that's obviously packed with a bunch of something, maybe potential, right? And in that situation, it could go, different ways. But at the start of a story, you're like, okay, this does not have a lot of good memories registered in or whatever that experience is for you. So when he would ask me stuff, he's like, because I could never remember my dreams, they feel like they're kind of falling through my hands like sand, and he's like, well, what was happening? I'm like, well, I was in a room, and he's like, what kind of room was it? He was like, well, it was my room, but it wasn't mine. And just things like that kind of get it going. But he believes that, and so does Jungian analysis, is that like the dreams are there for a very important reason. They're not just like these movies that we have when we're sleeping. It's like the best way that we can try to make sense of the life that it's like the offload of what actually happens in your experience. But it's, like, how in like scary movies, there's always like a little kid or an old foreign woman that says something very vague that like later is revealed to be this integral part of the horror. It's like, stay away from road 2. And it's like, what? And then later, the whole thing happens on road 2.
I told you about road 2, young man.
Yeah, or like the old man like coring an apple, like, don't go down that road, yeah.
But there's not a lot of movies like that. There's some like that.
What are you talking about? The horror is a giant genre. They do that all the time.
I don't know.
Well, not for dreams.
Or like, remember in Signs when I think his wife who had passed said like swing away, and that like didn't mean anything for most of the movie, but then the younger brother was like a failed baseball player, and he like ended up smashing the water glasses into the alien to hurt them later in the movie. Like, it all kind of comes together that way. That like first part where it's vague, like swing away, that's what dreams feel like. I'm like, why don't you give me a reminder, like I give myself, like, hey, turn off the oven before you leave. Like, why can't dreams be like the way I title my alarms in my phone?
Speaking of dreams, Omega, like everyone in the panel, I've never had a nightmare. Like, I've never had a nightmare.
I've had many.
Well, what is a nightmare? Like,
in the dream sense, like a bad dream.
When you're fighting or running, or in my case, I'm either fighting, running, or flying. Ugh,
you're all saying that nightmares are like an unpleasant dream, because I've fought and ran in dreams that were good, like where I'm scared. I think I had them when I was a kid, but I don't know.
Yeah, and like you're super slow and shit. Like,
oh, dude, punching in a dream,
right? Right, like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And tell me why you miss when you're punching.
I wake up from dreams laughing.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah, me too.
So many times.
But Omega, you brought up something interesting, and this is like the logic that my doctor would have probably had, is like, well, what were you punching and why were you punching it? Because the reason why you missed has to do with the reason why you swung. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's those like reframings that he would do all the time, where I'm like, oh, okay, I can see how that maps onto like X, Y, or Z. But I mean, it's just like, I don't know why, but I don't dream, like I said, but it's not important to me to like try to decipher them as much as, say, like trying to talk about a situation like I do in my normal life, like sitting down and like, okay, well, I was on the beach and the beach is purple. Like, I don't know.
Well, here's the thing.
Abstract.
So like my dreams, when I'm doing certain things in my dreams, I'm actually doing it in real life. So like, I have punched a wall, I have punched a bed, I have kicked my husband.
Oh, there's this
Okay,
thing called
Omega. Let's keep it cool,
I'm
Omega.
violent. Like,
have y'all heard of like I think it's called hypnagogic. It's like this thing that has to do with like when you're falling asleep, sometimes you'll like jerk awake because of some visual you're having of like falling or something. Mine's always
yes.
like walking on a fence, like a lattice fence, like
Yeah.
in a backyard. I'm like walking that top beam and then I fall and it only happens right at the top of like me going to bed. It's usually at naps,
Did
not
you know
like,
I do that purposely in my dreams?
what do you mean purposely?
Purposely.
So I purposely do that to fall asleep.
Lucid dreaming.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
I do it
You
purposely.
guys, what happened? One
Right.
time,
So
I
whatever.
was having a dream that I was on the highway and that I was in the back seat of the car, but I was like very little. I was like, I think like 8 or something. But I was in the back and I was fighting my brother on the highway and we were like in the car. And that I opened his door and I kicked his ass out while we were going down the highway. And then in real life, I kicked my grandma off the bed. Yeah,
Oh,
Wow.
Aura. Was she
Yeah.
okay?
I think. Yeah, it was a long
Okay.
time
I
ago.
think.
Hey,
Uh-oh, screaming
Tina.
It was
Tina.
bad.
Hey, Tina.
Uh-oh.
Tina.
But
You're-
yeah, I keep a dream journal. Like I know it sounds corny, but like
Do you have
yeah,
do you have a
No.
dictionary? though?
Actually, that's badass that you do that.
yeah, because I'd be.
Yeah, that is
I'm
pretty
not
cool.
gonna lie. Like I wouldn't classify as lucid dreaming, but I can like control my dreams in a sense. Like
I
I
can
know when
too.
I'm dreaming. Like, I can recognize when I'm dreaming.
Is that why you do the journal, or what? Is there another reason?
Liar.
Yeah.
Hey, Jelani.
That's why
Hey,
you
Jelani.
never sleep. You always be thinking
Well,
about us because your dreams are about us. So you want it to be reality. You can't control it. You think about us every day.
I'm not gonna lie. I've
Oh, you
dreamed
dreamed about me?
about TikTok.
Swallow.
Swabo be
no,
dreaming about us.
Jelani
I
said
know
about
it.
me.
Swabo,
But bro,
Swabo, Swabo, Swabo,
where'd
Swabo,
they go?
Swabo,
Oh, there's one.
Swabo,
Tina, fix your
Swabo,
box.
Swabo. You be dreaming about us, huh?
Of course.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
But
Drop
hold
the
on,
mic.
Jelani. But hold
Drop
on,
the
Jelani.
mic.
Yeah, I keep a dream journal. Not so I could like recognize or remember my dreams, but just so like actually I don't even know why I do it, but
That's okay. You don't need to know why
When
you
did
do
you
it.
when did you
Make
when
it
did you
really
start doing
real.
it? How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing this for a minute, bro. Since I was 21, like 2021.
Okay.
I'm very curious of what the fuck is in that dream journal.
Swavo, you need to get yourself a dream dictionary.
What is
what the
that?
fuck?
I've never heard that.
That's
A
what
dream
I'm, that's
a
what
dictionary.
yeah.
It explains certain things in the dream that you remember and you can pinpoint. And because I got one, where
I
it looks
really
boxed
do.
up right now, but
I wanted to say this about these dream
Dream.
dictionaries is that if you can try to find one that is more like almost medical coded, like a psychologically
Ooh.
coded, because the ones that aren't vary in like what they think certain things are. Like a bush in one dream could be like innocence, and another could be like some fear of money, right? And those are like I don't luckily they're like the people that believe in like dream analysis, they have their own standard of like what these things tend to have meant based off of the dream analysis in their own practice. But like some of them are kind of just like
I got a
hooey.
serious question.
Whoa.
For Swabo. Because I am a man that used to partake in various substances. How are you able to dream the way that you do when you're doing things like
Wait.
that?
That's a good question. Well,
No, it's a serious question.
Yeah, when I take a break from the greenery, I
Not
be
even the
having vivid
greenery.
dreams.
I'm saying
I be having
all of
vivid
it.
dreams.
I'm saying all of it, buddy.
Like when I stopped
you're talking
taking
to a guy
allergy
that did a lot
medicine.
of stuff. So, like, I'm just curious because when I was on anything, it was hard for me to dream. So, like, are you just clocking the shit when you're clean and sober? Because
well, no. I drink water.
That's an honest to God question.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Them
Hey,
oxys
okay, hold
after my
on.
knee surgery had me on some. I had crazy dreams, vivid dreams.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about. I'm not
Or
talking
after
about
a
those
life
things.
event.
I'm not talking about those things because I've definitely had crazy ass dreams, especially off of like pharmaceuticals that they gave me, and then I wish I would wake the fuck up. Some
Dream
real
dreams.
shit.
Bro,
Scary ass dreams.
I stopped taking them. I stopped taking them after the first couple of dreams. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sell
Yeah,
these.
no, yeah. I think it was a crazy ass drug like some shit that helped me with sleeping, and it did not wake me the fuck up. Like I was in a crazy ass sleep so hard that when I tried to force myself to wake up, I couldn't. Ended up pissing myself. Ended up throwing away those fucking pills. Nah, nigga, you ain't making me stay to sleep. What the fuck? Nah, that's scary as fuck.
I also think that like
trapped me in a dream. Nah, this is not the pills I'm taking.
I've had some weird reactions to like I got Vicodin one time at the dentist, and I woke up the next day like I've never been that mad before. I was I was destroying the room I was in. So I don't do intravenous Vicodin anymore at the dentist. But yeah, I don't. I think they're all kind of like different,
Damn,
especially
but
there's
on a
a
serious note, I
different
just
class
want
of like
on
there's
a serious
pills
note,
that
I just
help you.
want Slavo to answer that question. No, on a
Oh
serious
yeah,
note,
right.
I ain't picking on you or anything. I see you with the
Oh.
fuck you be going through, and like you clearly going through some shit. And I'm
Whoa.
asking a serious question.
Damn, Jelani, that's a little
What?
backhanded.
What?
No,
Hey,
it's
this is the
okay.
nicest
It's
you're ever
the
gonna get out of me,
internet.
Slavo.
Like
Come
I
on.
get it, it's Swabo, but damn.
This is the nicest you're
But-
gonna get out of me. I feel like you gotta take
Backhanded.
advantage.
I'm in the hot seat today, dog.
I feel like you gotta take advantage of this niceness I'm giving, even though it might sound a little
Well,
blunt.
the answer, no, you're good, Jelani. The answer to your question, I drink water. I know there's some rumors flirting around, floating
Flirting.
around.
Sorry.
No,
Rumors.
My
it's
bad.
it's
That's an old
definitely
me. My
flirting
bad. My
around.
bad.
It's flirting
I
around.
meant floating.
No, but the term makes sense. Yeah, you
But-
did right.
But yeah, but like at the end, yeah, I drink water, dog. I'm not some addict y'all love to call me. Like I drink fucking water, dog. Like I drink a lot of it actually, and I'm not fat either. You see how that works? But yeah, no, I drink water, dog. Like I take care of myself. That's
On
why I can
birthday.
dream.
Thank God for the waters. Mink Jennings, what's up?
No, so the comment dreams come true. Have you ever dreamed about something and it actually came true?
So that's funny because I've done shit in my real life based on like what how I interpreted a dream. Like I broke up with a girl before because of like a dream that I had.
But I'm saying, did you?
Damn.
But I'm saying,
She
did you
deserved
break
it.
up with her in the dream and then you did it?
Nah, so the dream showed me that she was on some fuck shit and like cheating, just like whatever. And the dream to me made it seem as this like so clear. It's like you're doing this and like I'm in the same like vicinity or same thing with you, like type shit. So back to my real life, like the things that were going on, shit kind of made me think like, okay, it could get to this point. Like you can be disrespected to like this point potentially in this relationship. So like this is
Hey,
I believe that's why I had that dream. What's to do
on
that?
birthday, I got dumped because of a dream I had, and I was sleep talking, right? And the dreams that I have, like if you're able to talk to me when I'm in my deep sleep stage in my sleep, I actually will sleep talk to the point where I'll be 100% honest with women, but I'll answer in a way that don't make sense, right?
That'd be crazy.
And if you talk to me in my dream, I'll hear your question in my dream in a way that's not the question, but I'll answer it in a way that's honest to you. And
Okay.
my ex found out that I was super honest when I was sleeping and asked me if she thought we would be together forever. Oh, she was not happy with that response.
Dang, that's
But
crazy.
the
What's
thing
up,
is,
Moon
when I
Boots?
responded to her in my dream, I swear to God, I was talking to my brother.
So wait, on birthday, are you no longer engaged? Is that what you're saying because of a dream?
Oh,
No,
wow.
bro, this is in the past, bro. This is in the past.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
Lil
guys-
Moonbrook's messy. He don't like to admit
No,
it,
I'm
but
not
he
trying
is.
to. I'm not trying to be messy. I just wanted to make sure I understood what the fuck.
You
I
know
was
Yeah,
damn well they
yeah.
all gotta go to
Messy
that.
Moon Boots.
Nah, Moonbos, I understand because we're like married. We're gonna like marriage twins. Like you're gonna get married.
Wait,
I'm
Yeah.
getting
are you
married.
saying that you're not engaged anymore?
Let's
I feel,
re.
I feel attacked right now.
Dude,
Who
everybody
did
knows that.
that? Who
And
said it
everybody.
like that? Who was that? Was
Uh-oh.
that Laura?
Nah, bro.
No.
Nah, bro.
Or that
That
probably
was
felt
a minute
amazing.
ago. That was a minute ago.
Like that.
No, but I do have a story for y'all if you're willing to listen. So,
Hey,
Is
you
it
I
a
guys
was
short
gonna wrap
story
it
or a
up?
long one?
it's not long. I swear to God it's not long.
Okay, all right.
All right, let's
Um
ignore her real quick.
so to just explain the situation, so my sister's husband's friend, well their friend, I was kind of seeing at the time. I wasn't dating him, I was seeing him. So
Okay.
in the dream, it was pitch dark. So usually when I dream, there's you could see stuff that I didn't see shit. Hearing though, I heard. I remember I was calling him and the phone ringing. Some girl picks up the phone and I say, "Hey, is so and so there?" And she's like, "Yeah, let me hand the phone to him." So he gets on the phone with me and says, "Hey, I gotta break up with you. I'm seeing this girl and I like her, blah, 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 and I just don't think it's gonna work out." I said, "Okay." And we hang up the phone. Now, not even a minute later, I wake up. I go downstairs. I'm thirsty, whatever. My sister comes in from being outside with her husband and the friend. Now, she comes in. I'm getting something to drink. She's like, "Hey, you can't see so and so anymore." And I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, he's seeing my friend now. And that's why. So you can't talk to him. I was like, "Oh, okay." See? Quick.
Whoa,
Wait.
that was quick. Yeah, you're right.
Why are my dreams so fucking different? Like I had a dream.
Because you're a different person.
Yeah,
I had
that's an easy
I had a
question.
dream.
Tell me.
Mm,
I never have
mm.
dreams like that. My dreams are like I fucking driving down the street and then I reach out the window and grab a fucking fish, and that
You're
kind of stuff is
crazy.
what happens in my
You're a
dreams.
crazy man. That's what it
And
is.
then and then
Nutcase.
like but one dream that I actually did have, like my house burnt down and I lost everything because the house burnt down. So then I go hunting for a time machine and I find the time machine and I go back in time, find my younger self, and then beat the shit out of my younger self.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
yo, on a real note, I've had plenty of dreams
What?
of me going back to time to beat the shit out of my younger self. I don't know why, but I've had those.
You know what else is weird is that like we don't care at all about like the passage of time or temporal space in dreams. It could be like I've had a dream where like I've had a whole relationship with somebody and then others feel like the same amount of time has passed, but it felt like a blink of an eye. You know what I
I've
mean?
had
Like it's
Yeah.
like a wacky, I don't know.
I've had dreams about my exes, and then they end up hitting me up like within that year. It's super weird. Like exes that I ain't talked to in a long time. One of my exes from way back hit me up after she seen that I was running for office, and I had a dream about her that same year. It was super weird.
I think dreams are real AI, if that makes sense. Because dreams
Not
are
really.
crazy.
Not really, because I had a dream that like
Stop trying to sound deep.
Do you mean like a?
I thought it was a think tank.
Boy out here being ruthless.
That's
I thought it was a
hilarious.
think tank. My
I
bad.
like it.
I had a dream that I was getting chased by zombies and I defeated all of them, but then I started like celebratory like dancing, and then like the zombies got me and I fucking woke up. I feel like that dream is like to not be like
Yeah.
cocky.
Pride goes before the fall.
Wait, yeah.
I
Have you ever had dreams?
And it
of
was
you
crazy because I
falling?
was thinking to myself like, "Yo, why the fuck didn't I just get in the car with everyone else? Why did I just have to stop and dance?"
No, but
I had
have
no
you guys
control.
ever had
Why
a
did I have
dream
to
about
Millie
falling
rock?
and then you end up falling out of your bed?
Oh yeah.
That's
Freddy
the
Krueger
dumbest
I know somebody
fucking
that-
thing ever.
I know somebody that kicked their grandma out their bed.
Yeah.
Hell of them.
Uh,
I used to sleepwalk too. So like waking up out of your sleep and then ending up somewhere else, that shit was nuts to me.
Yeah, I
But
would not like
Jelani,
that.
what triggered that? Was there something specifically you would eat or drink?
My sleepwalking? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I started sleepwalking after my brother died in my bedroom.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Dang.
Yeah.
That probably doesn't have anything to do with it.
I mean,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
probably
kidding.
not.
I'm
Bronx,
kidding.
don't joke.
I do
All right.
know that after he passed away, I ended
Yeah,
up
bro, it's
always
not
waking up
cool.
somehow, some way in my mom's room. And then one day, when we was because like I was poor clearly, so we were staying in a hotel. I almost sleepwalked out of the hotel, but woke up in time.
Do you still sleepwalk now, or it was a phase?
I don't sleepwalk anymore. I think it happens if I'm under like high stress because clearly when we were staying in the hotel, I was under high stress. I mean, like it happens.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're poor.
Wait, so you don't remember? You don't remember like what you're doing when you're sleepwalking?
No,
Pico.
I don't. I just know that like I'm clearly having a dream of some sort that makes me like very productive. But yeah. Like I almost literally walked out the house and I was like only in boxers. Almost walked out the hotel fucking in boxers, and then as soon as I almost walked through the door, I just woke up because my mom was yelling at me. No, the funniest thing is, I woke up, opened my eyes, like my eyes were open, but like I finally snapped it too, and fucking one of the cleaning ladies was like just like two houses down. I mean, two little complexes down, looking at me like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, "Oh no, I was sleepwalking."
That's why I've never done Ambien or anything like that. Like I have a really hard time not staying asleep, but getting to sleep. It feels like a 15-second window, and if I miss it, I have to wait another like hour and a half or however long sleep cycles are. But Ambien, like people are not waking up, but they're like sleep cooking a whole turkey and like driving and shit. Like I am terrified of that.
Yeah,
kind
see,
of
that
shit.
could be kind of crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah, dude. Like I don't like. I've always been worried about getting. Luckily, like my wisdom teeth have not like fucked up my mouth, but most people, I don't know. I think a lot of people get them removed, and you see those videos of them coming out of that anesthesia. I get terrified of that too. I don't want to say some fucking shit end up on Reddit.
yeah.
Well, Bronx,
Oh, you're scared, right? What are you hiding, bro?
You're definitely
I mean, I know
You
some
hiding.
words that are bad, you know.
So Bronx, my brother was mixing Ambien and Xanax back in September.
Oh wow!
Shit, when
That
shit
nigga's
went down.
crazy.
And
So-
he was staying up or going to bed with that.
What?
Was he just like recreationally using Ambien, or he was using it to go to bed?
It was prescribed to him to go to bed, but he was taking it recreationally. And he was
Wow.
also prescribed the Xanax that he was taking recreationally as well, and he was mixing that shit.
See, I
And
tried
that's
the
essentially
DM
what-
stuff. I don't know
I
if
feel
it's.
like he did not want to wake up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
maybe.
Well, Jelani, I don't know if you heard the story because that's why me and Tacos don't get along. Because she's the one that brought that into Messy Talk.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
yeah.
have to pay attention to shit like that because, like, again, people might not believe it or not, but I am like studying for my EMT and shit. But like shit like that, crazy work.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, yeah, and he's still dealing with fucking complications.
Yeah,
So,
Has he made it into a
that's
center yet
definitely
again?
that's
Yet,
definitely
or?
some shit that you'll have to watch out for as far as like mentally, like people that are trying to end their life. I think that a lot of people will do things intentionally as far as drugs like smugs go, because they know it makes you feel good, and if it ends up unaliving you, it's like whatever. Because at the end of the day, it feels so great, and it's probably the best way to go.
well, I'm literally in my car, just coming back from a wake. That was the same
Mhm.
shit. That was
Wow.
exactly what you're describing. So,
Have you ever?
look,
I have a question.
understand.
I have a
understand.
question for anyone that wants to answer it. I heard there was an author that was talking about his father was like kind of he lost his life before his time. It was a really crazy kind of thing in the newspaper. But he was asking about, they were talking about that. And then his mother also was ill for many years. And he was asked about her. And he said something I thought was interesting. He was like, when she passed, I felt bad because I didn't feel sad. I felt relieved that she, like, a little bit of it was like the pain that she was experiencing, but most of it was that he didn't have the responsibility of caring for her. And that really affected him more than his father's, how his father passed, it was that guilt of like, oh, thank God I don't have to do that anymore. That's kind of how we talked about it.
Yeah, that's how we felt about my aunt when she passed away. Because like what the fuck would her life have been if she pulled out of it? If she wound up getting the liver in time and all that shit? Because like she lost her job, her house was in foreclosure, she had no money. She cashed out her 401k and owed penalties on it, and she spent the cash, so she had
For doing
no
it
money
early
in her
or something?
401k. What's that?
For like cashing it out early, or
Yeah, she
oh,
took
okay.
she withdrawed all of her. She literally didn't just withdraw the 401k. She got
Borrow from it.
cash, and so she had like a couple $100,000 sitting around in her house that my dad had to like go find because she hid it. Um, and she wound up drinking herself to death. This was in the process. She was doing all this shit. Her husband left her, no job. She was in her 60s already. No money coming in,
Hey,
losing the house, losing everything.
I,
And
part
if
of
she were
that,
to get it,
part of that is why I want to help people out in my company with like figuring out their 401ks and shit like that and Ruth. And because like, you never know what might fucking happen to you, but you
yeah,
also don't want to be fucking using the thing that you built up for all of those years
yeah,
at work.
I wish that there was
Your-
any class, you could take any class away. And I wish that in high school, they were teaching us things like balancing checkbooks, how to, like, what are investment vehicles,
No,
how, just like
right.
giving
No,
any amount of
Oh my
like,
God, Tina's
no,
here.
no, 'cause that's my point. As
yeah.
soon as my company got the
Hello.
401k, everybody lost their shit because they didn't
Fuck all
know
that. We need to fix
how
our
it
women
worked.
first.
Hey, BGB,
Yo.
shut up! I'm talking real fast.
You got red bars, Tina.
Lonnie, that's such an invaluable service that you could do. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
learning
No, no,
if you're able to
no. The
learn
amount
about
of
it
people
and
that
you're
hit
able
me
to
up
teach
because
other
they didn't
people
know
about
what the
it.
fuck or how the fuck to do it, like, was crazy to me. And I'm like, yo, like, okay. Even our older managers, like the guy that works alongside my boss, he was like, yeah, I don't know how to do any of this. I'm like, what?
But that's the new wave. Moon boots is not invaluable. Like
No,
people
that is
just.
valuable. It's like really
Well,
valuable.
that's
No,
what
he said
that's what I
I
meant.
think you missed
invaluable.
what he
Yeah,
meant.
but that's what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that
So
means that's, yeah.
No,
Dumbass.
invaluable is the opposite.
No. Trust me.
so yeah, Jelani, that's like a phenomenal thing that you're doing because it's so important and so
Don't
many
gas
people
him
can
up.
learn
Don't gas
about
him
it.
up. Don't do that.
Man,
What?
Tina, I'm
Tina,
really supporting you. I'm tired of
It's
you.
okay. It's
interesting.
Where
okay.
the
Oh,
fuck was
Tina,
you
talk
at?
It's not
about
like he's
gas.
saving
Jelani and
lives
I
or
are
anything.
shitting
The
on each
fuck?
other, so let me gas him up from time to time. All right.
BGB actually said something correct.
It's called
Vocational
vocational training.
Yeah,
We need to
right.
fix women first.
You need to. All right, never mind.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we felt like a lot for I know me and my dad. My mom was destroyed, but me and my dad felt like relieved that to an extent because like
Right.
things just kept getting worse. And I fucking doing what I do, like I bury a lot of people. It sucks. And it sucks that it keeps getting fucking easier. That's the shit that scares me the most
Why?
is how much easier it gets.
Do you think that that's like commensurate with like losing the ability to feel for it, or that you have gained experiences that like allow you to be in that space without it being like overwhelming? Because I think
don't
the
know.
second thing,
I really
like when
don't
people,
know.
like I talk about this with, I think it's really important if you have a pet and they're at the end of their road, that you are in the room with that animal. And this is not a hot take. It's just like a hard one, I think, for people to do. Because a couple of things. A, obviously how the dog feels as they're passing, or whatever animal it is. But also it is the closest you can get to practicing what like loss feels like, short it being a human. And when I have done that, or since I have done that with family pets and stuff, I think there's like really interesting information about like, I don't think that when people, I don't know what people are thinking, but I know that what I was feeling when I I was having like an emotional reaction to the dog passing was not that I'm afraid or mad or any negative thing. I was overwhelmed with feeling like this kind of fourth dimensional, like, you know, when people say their life flashes before their eyes, I felt like that was happening with, oh, the dog's passing. So I'm kind of like in this, I'm thinking about the entirety of my relationship with the dog. And that kind of, how beautiful that is overwhelming. And that is what made the tears come. That is, I think, invaluable to know, because now I'm less afraid of having those experiences. No, I'm not like happy that they happen, but when people, I think, avoid or don't have the opportunity to experience loss until like later, it's kind of like chicken pox. You know, you want to have it young because then, you know, you're vibrant and spry and can bounce back. But if you have it later, it's harder on your body. Same thing with loss. If you
I don't know if that's technically true, because again, I experienced loss at a very young age, and it still hits super hard when I experienced it. I mean, I literally had 2 people pass away who were close to me in the last 2 years.
But I mean, you said you lost your brother. I'm not talking about that. That's like a catastrophic thing. That doesn't happen as often as like kind of what I'm referring to, like general stuff, like losing a brother. I don't know how you feel. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying like that is catastrophic. That's a layer above what I'm speaking to.
Yeah. You know, honestly, it is like one of those things that keeps me up at night from time to time. Like the fact that all of this loss just keeps getting easier. You know.
I don't
Um,
believe that
Well,
we should.
accepting, I
I
mean,
don't believe we should get used to loss. I think that it's
yeah,
important
like
to
it's a part.
try
It's a part of the.
to
It's a part of the
feel
whole thing. If you
like
don't,
it's a part of being human.
yeah, if you have a person forever, then the value of appreciating them at any time goes out the window. The fact that there's only a short amount of time, you don't really have control, like you say, you don't really have control over like what other people do. You can only appreciate them in the way that they allow you to, you know. And
Then
so I was talking
sometimes
about this.
you won't appreciate that person until after they're gone. Sometimes,
Yeah, sure,
unfortunately,
yeah.
sometimes you won't realize what the fuck they did for you until they're completely not here anymore.
Yeah. I was talking with someone yesterday, and I didn't know this about them. I've known them for a while, but their girlfriend's mom took her life when she was 15. And she is like a very, very driven, ambitious person. She's successful and stuff, but she also is kind of the only person I know that like moves in silence. You know, people who say that are the loudest, but she actually is that. And there's like a depth to that kind of catastrophic loss, kind of like, you know, Jelani's, you know, losing his brother. I'm assuming that's catastrophic. I don't, you know, again, I'm not trying to tell you, but there's like a depth there that I always find interesting. It's like everyone has like, you know, like the Easter Island heads, like, and how deep they go into the ground. Like some people's depth is like way deeper. Like the girl I'm talking about, that's a cavern that I just don't have. Like I don't think I could ever understand how intense that is, especially at 15. What were y'all doing at 15? That's fucking insane.
I'm not sure, but I do know, even through that time, even I don't know, because even me and my mom, we had like our problems growing up. Like me and her are great now, but when she was like on like substances and shit, she would bring up that situation to the point where I don't think she remembered, but she definitely had her ideas about me unaliving my brother when he was sleeping.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah, you know, I almost never can talk about my family experience because it's not, and this is not a complaint. This is such a good thing, but I have nothing to complain about. Like everything has gone right. There's never big, huge blowouts. Maybe me and my brother a little bit, but like not year long, 2-year, 3-year long, like absences or anything like that. And same thing with parents, like, anything that I was ever upset at with them, I got over somewhere around like 33 or 34. But most of the time when I talk to people, there is like still very much like intense history or like a active like problem in the in the family.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out fam.
Right. Yeah, I think that's probably the one thing that I still haven't talked to my mom about, but yet me and my mom talk all the time. So it's just like, one of these days it'll be brought up and then we'll end up having a conversation. But until then, I don't really see the point.
And does like on this on the spectrum, how do I say this? How available for your own like emotional state are you? Scale being like 0 being Dwight Schrute, where you're not really available for anything emotional. That's the first person.
You mean like
and then 10 being like maybe too much.
You mean like how like we have like a social like meter?
No, kind of like clocking your own state. Like, oh, I'm not in a good mood today. Maybe I won't do X, Y, or Z, or I'm feeling like good. I should be reflective, or that kind of like own your in your own.
I would say it's like 20%, and then I have to boost myself up every day in order to make me want to do anything, or else I'll go into a deep depression and fall asleep most of the day.
So what's the height of it? You'd say 40%?
Yeah.
Or was it to the panel?
It was to everyone. To everyone. I don't know if you heard.
Okay. I think I struggle with gauging my own bandwidth. Like I keep stacking it on, and I don't know where the threshold is.
Yeah, like eyes are too big for your stomach or something, kind of thing.
Like I take on a lot. Like fucking the day after the shit went down with my brother. And I'm like running around trying to call his call HR and all that and make sure that he has a job to go back to and all this shit, that we can get him into treatment, get him into make sure that he didn't lose his job. I just I'm on the phone with cleaning companies, all this shit. I take a phone call about somebody that's somebody that I met on the app that wants to complain about a guy that she's talking to. I take the call.
That makes sense.
And I listen to what she has to say, and I call, and while I'm doing all this, I'm still reaching out to other people that I know that are struggling with sobriety and just making sure that they're doing okay. And like, I'm checking on my fiance, like I'm still like, I don't know, like I just keep going.
I want to make an observation about that, because I don't know if it's the way that I posed the question or how you answered it, but I think it's interesting. What I mean is like your ability to like feel how you feel. I know that sounds dumb, but like clocking that. But what you described is, it sounds like you put things in place of doing that. Like you can work on other people's stuff, and I may be wrong, but you can listen to this woman talk about stuff or call people that you're a sponsor to. But how good are you at like, doing that for yourself is what I meant to ask.
I think I do. I think I do take time, like right now, like what I'm doing, like I just came from Awake. Like for me, the think tank is self-care for me. Like me going on my fucking rants about shitting your pants and all that fun stuff. Like all that stuff for me is self-care.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. And like, I've tried like expressing it, but like the think tank, I used to like poke into the think tank every once in a while, but since September, I've rarely miss a think tank, because for me, these kinds of conversations, the things that we talk about here, the fun that we have, for me, that's self-care. I still do the things that I feel like I need to be doing to make sure that I'm okay. Like I still go to my meetings, I still call my sponsor, You know,
Do you still share?
what's that?
Do you still share at meetings?
Yeah, I still
Okay.
share.
Okay.
I'm still doing like all that like being there for like part of self-care for me is, and they teach this in AA, is be selfless. Like get outside of yourself. Like how many times in a day do you say I? You know, how many times and reframe selfishness. It's not how many times you're putting yourself first, it's how many times you're thinking of yourself,
Yeah. I think like the presence is such a like simple and effective tool against like most shit. Like those years that I wasn't drinking, I was feeling shitty one day, and I just went on YouTube and searched like how to not feel bad, as dumb as that sounds. And the first YouTube I hit was a person who's like, all right, you don't want to feel bad, you're thinking about stuff that reminds you of bummer, here's what you do, you ready? Don't think about it. And he said it, and I laughed. And it's like this, he eventually he's talking about it from like a Buddhist sense, is like the practice of not doing something is you not feeling the thing you don't want to feel, which I think is interesting. There's a lot of shit from like the way that that Buddhism, or my understanding of it, that how they refer to pain in people's lives, I really fuck with. It's like the ticket. It is what you pay to be alive and have a life, is that you are going to endure pain, be that through change or hardship or, tragedy. That is what you have to do. To be born is, you don't have to pay a toll person, but, every moment is, and this is people too, like you experience pain from every single person that you encounter, and you choose the people you endure that pain for. I fuck with that, because then there's an expectation of the humanity in people that they are going to make mistakes. But I have also made a choice to endure this person's pain for many reasons outside of the pain part, obviously. But it feels like more of a commitment that I have agency in, as opposed to like, oh, these are just the people I hang out with. And that has directly affected the quality of people that I've, kept close in my life. But also it's shrunk the numbers of the amount of people that I need to be around. Like my 20s, I had shitloads of friends. I was wasting my time.
Yeah. No, it was. I feel that. Like today, like I saw, just an hour ago, I saw people that I haven't talked to since high school. I don't know. It was, given like part of me was beating myself up, like, man, maybe I should have checked on him more. But then like, and it was kind of eating away at me that there's like wow, these are all these people that I haven't seen since high school, haven't talked to. I have no idea what's going on in their lives. And this is a guy that I was really close with when we were little kids. We rekindled things after college, and and I was beating myself up that I never like stayed in touch. Clearly he was still going through it, and and here we are.
That's not your like responsibility.
Yeah, it's not your responsibility. I get the guilt in it. I think some of that is kind of you're putting that on yourself, but also the bigger reason why I don't like that idea of maybe I could have done something is that I think people, just humans in general, I think we really overestimate how much control we have over what happens, and especially with like, again, with the expectations of, oh, well, if I just did this, then maybe that could happen. Maybe, and I've also noticed recently that I think I used to be more like idealistic and prescriptive about the way that I viewed the world. And now what I'm more interested in is observing it how it is, because that's how it is right now. I'm not really as interested in, man, I can't wait until this, or things should be that way, or you ought to do that. I'm observing how people are without any kind of anything. And this is the case, not just for relationships, but just for people at scale, or, I don't believe this fully with like politics, because I do think it's interesting if I'm in a conversation about that to talk about, things that could maybe help impact whatever it is I'm talking about. But generally speaking, you learn, I think, more just by being right where you're at and trying to let everything else kind of tell you what it is. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah. For whatever reason, that reminded me of a bit that came across my For You page. You know the comedian Big J?
Okerson? Yeah.
Yeah. Um like part of his joke, he says that he's Jewish, and then somebody from the crowd yells "Free Palestine," and and his reaction is like, "You want me to do it?"
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I was talking about this today, or yesterday. I was talking about this yesterday with a friend. It's like, well, yeah, we can talk about the history of how this became this, and maybe we're right in how we have got to the framework that we can talk about the thing that you asserted. But like, at the end of the day, like, I don't know if, like, I have friends that are always talking about like, oh, you got to keep it green, and and not that I have a problem with that, but they're just so overtly that, kind of like how vegans are, and they talk about how fucked up like corporations are for polluting the world. I'm like, yeah, I agree, but at a certain point, I'm like, well, what are you going to do about it? Because I know how you feel. I don't even disagree, but if this is the extent of what you're doing, is just putting it out into the air for someone that's already heard it, is that the extent of the activism in your heart? Is that actually how much you care? Because it's okay if that's how much you care, but like, why do I have to be a part of that? Like, like you being known for having an idea, is that more important than you behaving that idea? Like, is it more important for someone to point out someone being racist, or is it more important to live a life that is as not racist as you can?
I think that, I mean, if we're going that route, I think that
I used an extreme example, but
yeah. But even with that extreme example, I think that it's like we could do what we can. I can, if I have the ability to, I should probably do what's within my bandwidth and what's within my power at that time.
Yeah, but you know that falters sometimes as well. And so what I ask people is, if that's the case, that it wasn't a matter of you being able to, but for whatever reason you didn't, why is it that you didn't? Like, I was talking with my mom yesterday. She was talking about all this stuff with and I don't want to talk about this, so please, if you can control yourself, but the stuff with ICE and like the illegal immigration stuff, she said all of these things that are happening, and I'm like, okay, let's just take these like 5 or 6 things that you kind of gish gallery just now. How much of any of these things that you saw on this one news report or news source, how much of any of those have you taken any step past having watched that episode of it? And the answer is none. And that wasn't to say, like, I'm not trying to point out to my mom like, oh, well, you're not doing shit. I'm saying, why is it that you want to do that still when this part of it isn't happening, right? Is it that you in some way feel comforted by being worried about something? Or is it that you are trying to build a narrative for an idea in your worldview that needs information like this for it to be successful? Those kinds of things I think are very interesting, because they, I think, are way more at play than we give it credit for. I think people think that they have all this, yeah, man, I'll just do this and then things will get fixed. But we all know, like, a plan, doesn't, especially if you've ever done like event shit or like been, done performance or any kind of like athletic, hard technical job, like those, like
Your ass ever got dunked on?
I know you have by me. I don't know. It's
What Dunkin'? What Dunkin' balls? What's going on?
Dunkin' Donuts, according to Bold. Hey, Bold, your
Yo,
donuts
who's
are here.
snoring?
Bold, how are you?
He's sleepy and hungry. What the fuck?
Shut the.
Oh my god, boy, you're so predictable.
Gotcha, bitch.
How the fuck am I predictable? Anyway, let me calm down just a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Swavo.
No,
Who is
no,
this,
no,
Swabo?
no.
Is that your after picture?
She's kind of hot.
That's
Yeah,
you,
she
bro.
look like she a baddie.
That's bold.
Thank you, Koala.
My booty hole
Give me out the
brown.
big box, Aura, please.
Okay, Swavo.
Why?
Swavo.
I'm shy.
Swavo. Back it
I'm
up.
shy.
I'm gonna back it up onto you, bro.
Whoa.
No.
He shook up right now.
No.
I'm going to watch Miguel perform tonight. Jealous?
Did
Miguel.
I?
What?
Did I?
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Tommy. How you doing, Tommy?
Memphis, it's not funny anymore. Like, actually.
Hi, Aura. How are you doing?
Yo, what's up?
Memphis is not funny anymore. What is a joke? I don't even know what's going on.
Right.
Nobby.
Dude, those Avatar people, even though they're like 8 foot, like they're hot, right?
Hey, does it remind anyone else of Native Americans?
That's the whole point.
To me, it looks like the last of the Mohican.
Anybody watch Avatar in slow motion thinking you can catch a nip slip?
I don't have 8 hours
Why
to
would
watch
they
a 3-hour movie.
CGI a nip slip?
Why the hell?
I don't know.
It's not
You know,
that kind of movie.
I think James Cameron would have that attention to detail.
Like
I
some
gotta say this,
intern,
it could be
like
that
I
sneaks that
hate
in.
every James Cameron directed movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you.
Last
Why
of
did
the
you call me a
Puerto Ricans.
cheater?
Last of the Puerto Ricans, just a bunch of dudes in snapback.
Who's rubbing their hands?
Oh
I
my-
heard
Shabbat
someone
shalom.
rubbing something. Who's rubbing their hands?
Oh my god. Oh my
Is that
Why
god.
did you call me a cheater?
Uh-oh.
I heard some rubbing right now. Some
Somebody-
ashy.
Like,
Bold.
on what?
What the
I'll tell y'all this,
hell?
I'll beat all y'all's ass at bones.
Did he
Is
draw?
that you, Bronx?
Pro bono, why?
I'm not rubbing my hands.
What happened?
I don't know. He called me some kind of cheater. I'm like,
A
I don't know if that
cheater?
Oh, pro
Bold did? Bold?
Were you gifting the other person he was battling or what?
makes- No.
Because someone else on this panel does that shit. Fucking
And then
And I've
Bold
done that to
still-
Bold, but I've also battled
do
for
something
Bold.
like
So what are you
that
talking
to
about?
Wait. Bold accused you of being a cheater, then scurried off to the concession stands?
Correct.
Oh,
Right. No one picked. No one gave you props, pro bono, for quoting "Whoop." There it is, the 1996
Yeah,
smash hit.
really.
I'm like, what did I cheat on? The only thing I cheat on is my taxes. Oops, I've said too much.
Ooh.
My man.
Oh, you're a
Uh-oh.
lawyer? Oh, lock him up. Clip
Well,
that.
my name is Bronx Cocky TurboTax.
If you're not cheating on your taxes, you're not even fucking trying.
it's not cheating. You just have to do deductions, Vare.
I call it
You shouldn't
wiggle
even
room.
have no
Right.
And I'm
taxes.
deducting the
Hold on.
fictitious Asian immigrant children that I house in my house.
I want to stop paying sales tax.
Probo,
Can
you
I
should not
do
even
that?
have no taxes, Probo. No one should have taxes. Like,
I mean, this pothole's been in front of my.
So
Let's be
Probono,
real.
what you're saying is you got into.
I'm just
you got
kidding.
into
I had
these
somebody
codes
do my
and laws so
taxes.
you could have
Of
first
course.
dibs
Of course.
on the deductions. Is that what you're
oh,
saying?
your husband does your taxes, Probo?
I claim it. I don't do my taxes. I have a. This is
CPA.
so
An Indian man.
xenophobic, but I have a Jewish guy do my taxes in New York.
Oh, you're in good hands. Okay.
Right,
good
you
news.
gotta-
Call me later.
Okay.
All right, where's Memphis?
Oh, Memphis has
Yeah,
a
where
chart for
is
that.
Memphis?
All right.
You have
Memphis has some diagram.
Memphis is right there.
Speaking of Jewish,
Ooh.
no,
Why
because he
did?
wants to call me fat. So okay,
Aura.
I don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
Aura,
Wouldn't that
is
be
Memphis
funny if
here?
it, not only that Memphis was found to be Jewish, but he had like 10% black in him?
Dude, I always say that pro bono.
Yeah, but he's Orthodox. He has the payas. He has the long hair on each
But
side.
see, I'm of the y'all like to people like to argue back and forth with Memphis. I actually think he likes trans women and specifically black trans women because thou stuff protests too
Suavo,
much.
turn.
Yo, pro bono, I've been saying that for the longest time, that
No,
he's
I
made
agree.
it a whole fucking personality because he got rejected to like the homecoming dance, you know,
By a
and
trans person?
yeah, by a trans by
It's his trauma,
black trans
100%.
woman rejected
It's
Tori.
Memphis,
at the
a bottle of
Allegedly.
baby oil, some Kleenex, and a whole episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
I like it.
Sounds fun.
Now, I've maintained this for a while. I don't know how anyone else feels, but I think technically, if you watch Korn that is featuring a biological female and a trans woman, that is less homoerotic than watching a man just
Right.
give it to a
If
woman.
I
if
can't
you're
do
a
math like
man
that.
that enjoys
Yeah,
and
like,
gets
I'm
sexual
kinda
gratification off watching any kind of phallic object besides your own get inserted to a woman, there might be a chance he might be a little gay, and that's okay.
And
Yeah,
it's
that's
okay,
fine. That's
exactly.
fine.
It's okay.
It's
But
Let
not
your
if you
freak
watch your
flag fly.
own, though,
Maybe
right?
you want to do your woman with another man. You want
Hashtag
to suck his
pride,
penis.
exactly.
He wants to suck your that's okay. Let your freak
Yeah.
flag
Yeah.
fly.
You don't have to
Right.
put it on
But
your
not if you
mask.
watch your
Probo,
own, right? If
you
you
gotta
watch your
Or
own,
he
relax,
might be a
it's
straight
Probo.
cuck.
better.
Wait, you know.
Probo, whatever your name is.
I don't.
There is I've heard that
You
there's
have
this
30
like
different
psychological
accounts,
thing where like based off of someone's reaction to being accused of being gay is indicative of their like revulsion in themselves because of how they like were brought up to react to alternative
Moon
lifestyles.
Boots
Like,
always talks about that.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he talks about because he says like people who like if a man right is accused or somebody says that he's gay and he gets like really defensive, you know.
Yeah, they're responding in the way that
Well,
they have been responding.
hold on. But it's like, that's like for anything. Like if someone called you a slur and you got defensive, would it be the same thing or would it be
Being gay is
different?
a
No,
No, I think
slur.
it's
no,
different.
because
It's
no,
not.
because
No.
someone
It's
isn't
I
not
know
like
it's
slur.
like oranges.
Like you could be
apples,
actually homosexual, but you can't be like an FAG or
It's
something.
not the same thing as,
because
like,
someone calls you
you're
an FAG
ugly.
doesn't make you that.
I don't think that if somebody like has a knee-jerk reaction to being accused of being gay, that that means that they are gay. I think that it's a sign that they have some like deep-seated homophobia that they haven't explored.
Right, or an
Like,
insecurity.
Yeah, but like the idea is that the more severe the reaction to it or the revulsion is indicative of like them actually possessing some of those feelings.
Sorry,
Geisha-
ladies, guys suck penis better.
So I'm gonna
That's
play
pro
devil's
bono, that's not
advocate.
true.
That's
Hold
cap.
on.
That's
I'm
cap.
gonna play devil's advocate. So like,
Yeah,
words
like-
matter, right? It's not what you
They
say.
do.
It's how you say
No,
it.
They do,
Like,
sure.
I
Okay.
really think that we need to explore what pro bono just said, because like
I do, but I want to hear. I
What
want to
did
hear
he say?
Suavo's because he changed it.
I've never sucked a dick before, but I know that if I
Oh,
granted the opportunity,
oh my
I'd be
goodness.
fucking great at it.
Oh my
As somebody
god!
who is as somebody who is
All
a
of y'all would
resident
be good at it,
professional,
actually.
Like I know,
as someone
I know
who is a
all the
self-professed resident professional at doing it,
Homoerotic.
I must say that my skills
Let
are
pro bono
unmatched.
finish.
I'm giving
Yeah,
plenty of attention
let him
to
finish.
all,
Just
you know.
homoerotic.
Hold up.
I'm a professional at it, and so I must say that I've been told on countless occasions, undefeated, that I do it better than the women do. No offense, ladies.
Okay.
We
know
Pro
what?
Bono and I were talking about this the other day. I don't remember how it came up, but I asked like, what are you looking for in a phallus if you had your choice? Do you want a challenge or do you want an easy? And he said challenge. To me, I want a baby carrot. I want this over.
No, they're not fun. Okay. In all honesty, like the huge ones are like, that's just excess. That's just disrespectful. You don't need all that. What am I gonna do with all that? I got
Yeah,
like
but some
three
of it
inches.
is,
Like that's too much dick.
but there is like,
Let me shut up.
is
We're
there
being greedy.
a
Like
self,
stop.
is there like a sense of self, like I could do this, I could fuck this up,
And I
like,
could, but like
Yeah,
why?
Provo,
Why?
save it
no,
back.
I'm
Take
asking, is
one
that the
turn.
natural state of the feeling, or is
It
like,
depends on the gay. There's some gays who are like super professional, and they're like, I don't do anything less than 9. Those are the professionals. They have
right,
a license. They went to school for that.
yeah,
There's class studies. You got
Doctorate,
you got an
yeah.
intern. Like they've done their research.
Are you
residency,
Power
giving,
to
are you
them.
giving top like Michael Jordan played,
You know what I
played
like?
basketball?
football.
Like if you
Shut
because you typically
Idiot.
tops that are like 10, 9 and above, they're not really into the whole, oh, I love you, let's cut. No, they're like bam, bam, bam. So if you're just a piece of meat, yeah, you kind of got to be a professional.
Who gives better head, tops or bottoms?
Bottoms.
I'm not a piece
Okay,
of
What
meat.
kind of
that's what I would
question?
have
Like,
guessed.
obviously.
I don't know, I would have
Wait,
guessed,
Bronx,
but like
how do you know that? Like, what's
tops
going
and
on,
bottoms are about
Bronx?
head.
How would you even know that?
I mean, I'm
Head?
I
sure
wouldn't
there's
even know
some
the
These
tops that give
questions are a little
amazing.
juicy.
I'm
But
sure there's some tops that
I
give
pride
amazing
myself.
mouth pleasure, but I would imagine most bottoms will.
Wow.
I
They're the
pride
ones
myself
that
on
Listen,
asking very good
you know what a
questions.
top and a bottom is if you
Yeah,
spend
you
like
asking
fucking
some
15
real,
minutes.
yeah, some real questions. Like,
Yeah,
Swabble, you would be a
really
bottom.
interesting
Y'all need to grow
stuff.
up and stop acting like you don't know shit.
right, moon
Swabble,
boots.
you be a
Moon
bottom.
boots been in the alley. I feel like we all been in the alley.
All
Well,
right,
not
so
me.
would I be correct
Well,
We.
in
not
Y'all,
me,
y'all
but
been
pro
in the
bono,
alley,
pro
not
bono?
me.
Would I be
The
right in
fuck?
saying that a top would not?
Tina.
What?
Tina, we were just talking about you. Would a top rather not have
Okay.
anything on his face at the end?
on my legs.
No, it just depends. Like some tops, there's verse tops, there's femme tops. Like there's different levels of tops. So like if
Wow.
you
You
have
say
a top
femme or
who's like
thing?
wow, different
strictly
levels.
like I'm a strict top, typically it depends on the
What the
relationship.
fuck?
If it's
What
just
happened to you,
like
Tina?
What
a
happened?
hookup. What happened? What? Oh Lord.
She got 2 bulletin boards.
Well,
Yo, them
we'll
look
come
Oh,
like
is
back
that
to
just
you,
your legs, or
Probo.
Are
did
you
you get
okay?
Yeah, them look like some
Look like
D1 legs.
mosquitoes.
Look like you about to go dunk on somebody right now.
No, you got mosquitoes.
Tina,
I got jumped. They jumped
Damn.
me, y'all.
QB jumped
It
you.
Where
looks.
they at?
They
She
jumped
is,
me.
she is kind of like a
Jumped
mosquito.
Yeah, I got
No,
jumped by
you.
2 3-year-olds.
QB.
Dude, take some iron.
They're looking for fatty
Take some
blood.
iron.
Yo, am I tripping? I don't know what we were looking at besides legs.
The bruises. You
the
didn't see?
bruises?
That was legs on
No, I
like
do
a.
not see any bruise.
I'm gonna show you.
That was,
You would have
Take some
not been
Wait a
good
minute.
on that
Before
episode.
Tina,
If
be
you
careful.
talk about my hairy legs, I have to wax, but I don't care. Okay?
Exactly. Everybody talks about that get blocked.
each
Oh,
leg
okay.
$200
Why would you put your
wax.
legs knowing that QB's gonna get a screenshot of this?
Oh my gosh, QB did that. Oh my
We got
goodness.
her itching her fucking
All right.
front, like
Okay.
she's itching her noggin. So I think we're fine.
Yo.
Hey, no, that did look crazy. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
Probo, we'll circle back to you and your top and bottoms, but
Because you want to
You're a
talk about it so
bottom,
bad,
Swallow.
right?
They're
Swallow,
thinking
go
over
ahead.
your question.
Tina, are you okay though? Like for real? Like, are you good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
I saw this thing that like makes whatever the mosquito injects that makes you itch. Like it's like a little suction cup you put on the mosquito bite. It takes the itch away.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. But mine's isn't in the
Damn,
store.
Ori, you only got 9 people in here?
This is how we like it.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness
okay,
gracious.
the less
Pro bono.
people, the less
Listen to
drama.
me. To me,
Yeah,
it's
chill,
about
pro
quality
bono.
over quantity. Like, I truly do apologize, but, you know.
That's true.
Period. You know,
The
you
less
gotta have
people-
love for us, you know?
You're
less
right. I've been
people-
looking for Mimi all day, though, so.
Why?
Why her? It's like a
No,
like
Oh, wait.
season 1 shit.
She should have minded her
Wait,
business.
the Puerto Rican one.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
She always stick at her nose, and then when she's confronted, then she runs away. But see,
I mean,
that's
this
why I
is-
have an older sister.
But
Wait,
this is
like-
page-
like
Molly
the
whopped that
one?
hoe in her
Well, hold on.
head.
Pro
Like the
bono,
one?
you describe that like it's an abomination for messy talk. That's page 1 out of mentally ill woman playbook.
Here we go.
But how are you going to vote for Trump and then worry about Black History Month?
Wasn't it multiple times? Sorry.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
But
like,
you worried about Black History Month, but you're not worried about the black mole.
I think
growing up
somebody
the top of
forced
your
her to vote for
ceiling.
Trump. I think somebody made her.
I mean,
You're not worried about your black gums bleeding when you brush your teeth.
the reality is that, like, when Prohibition happened, liver doctors all but had to close up shop because we found out that it hurts your liver. But that didn't stop people from drinking. And the same thing is true about the logic, if you want to call it that, in Messy Talk. The rules are ever changing, circumstantial, and only apply when most people agree with it.
Well said. Well said, sir.
It's like having a kid. It's like having a kid make up a game that you have to play with them that makes them always win.
Something I don't know.
So, Aura, your friend Mimi ran to Discord to
My
say
friend.
you heard what I said.
She's Puerto Rican. That's it.
Boricuas.
Your friend ran to Discord to say
My
she
best
didn't want to
friend.
confront me because she knew I would lay into her and
Can I
embarrass
say
her.
that Aura is my
She
favorite
said that?
Puerto Rican?
She ran to Discord because she didn't want to be dragged by me because I already dragged her and her overweight husband.
Oh,
Hey,
I don't know.
you
I
don't
don't
drag
know.
over here, okay?
I don't know anything about her husband, but
Probo, why
Primo.
do you
He's
have
not
to
I think
Puerto
drag
Rican.
Mimi. I
people?
think Mimi's pretty.
He's about as Puerto Rican as the French fries that Selena ate one time in
Primera.
Texas. That bitch ain't Puerto Rican.
Right.
No comment.
Mimi
I think
is
we
Puerto
should.
Rican.
I think we should set our phasers to this Aqua situation.
Leave
What is
Mimi
that bag of dog
alone.
shit?
Leave
Yo.
her alone.
Leave
Speaking
everybody
of
alone.
primeras.
BGB, talk your shit. Go.
This is a nothing burger. They always
Oh
say
my
No,
this
you a
God.
nothing
Goodbye.
burger.
Nothing burger.
Look,
Burger
we need
brain.
to, we need to
Coming in
fix
You
our
hot.
a
women.
fucking nothing burger.
Go
bro.
watch the
Yeah,
new
Coming
I
Olympics
in
ain't talking
hot.
about nothing white people shit. Like, we need to fix our women.
Hey, how the
You
Mets
know what,
To
doing?
fix
BGB?
our
And I know
women.
how to start. Listen. So when you get a job, you can talk, okay?
Oh,
Well,
that's
that's why I
good.
voted for Trump.
Right. Tina
Exactly.
T
So
said more fun
where is
thinking.
that
Tina
job?
Tina's
Yeah, pay
intelligent.
Tina, then we'll listen.
Oh
Tina is very
wow.
intelligent. She understands.
We need to
A
make
lot
a.
of women don't
That's why
understand
Tina's gonna
Tina.
make a
Yeah.
good wife.
I have an
Yeah, she
idea,
would make a good wife. She
BGB
would.
is sexy.
I
dude.
don't know
Most
about
simplest,
me and her because I'm a
So
wild
I'm gonna
one.
drop you.
the
I'm
most
a wild,
simple,
wild one.
the most simple chat. You know, like a large language model thing. We call it Chat BGB,
Yeah,
and
it's
he just tells
BG.
you
Bronx,
whatever.
let's talk about do our
Dumbass.
women need to be fixed, Bronx?
Get it right.
Do
Women
our
need to be
women need to be
fixed
fixed?
by their veterinarians.
No, do our women need to be fixed? Do
Like
you agree?
fixed like they take the fall in a boxing match.
Like, you know, men
Like
only
neutered?
no, like men only need one thing. Women need too many things. They're
Fixed
too
as in
emotional.
assassinated.
What?
No, they're too emotional. You're dumb, bro. That's why I can't have a conversation with white people, bro. They're dumb, bro. They think because they book smart and
You
they're
a
Can
fucking
I
dork.
say
nerds,
something, BGB?
you know, like
Fixed
Wait, I
position.
have a
Like
no. I have a serious thing. Okay,
they
can
don't
you
have
listen?
these
That's funny.
problems. White people don't got these
Wait,
problems.
BGB. Wait.
Yeah, we just got to be smart and charismatic.
They
When
don't.
men, hold on. When men say that women are too emotional, does that mean you want a man?
No, it means that you want too many things. You're too emotional and it takes too much
You
for a
want
man.
indoor
So
plumbing.
Because I
common
feel like
sense.
as a straight woman, I would never like be like, oh, a man is too masculine. You
No,
know
no,
what
no,
I
no,
mean?
no.
I feel like y'all be saying that because you really
You
only
want
got
money. You
You're
want
not
this. You
You're trying
want
to
hearing him,
that.
Tina. You're not hearing him, Tina.
He's trying to short the market so he has to do less.
But
Listen,
no,
He's
like
like, baby, I did everything a man should do. Give
men
you
only
indoor
want you to
plumbing
cook,
and lock the door.
and all men want you to do is cook and give us buns. That's it. Y'all
but
want more,
Tina,
way more than
This nigga
that.
said
that's what I'm saying.
buns.
But Tina, you want a real man, correct? Tina, do you want a real man or not?
no, I would prefer them fake.
You prefer so you want a weak man? Is that what you want?
You
Y'all
want a
don't
scrub?
understand that
That's
they
what I'm
women
saying.
want
Like
to.
women,
The
you
only way
gotta
we're
think,
gonna fix our
ladies.
women, Suavo. The only way we're gonna fix our women is if we get rid of welfare.
But they don't even know what they want. That's what I'm saying.
No,
You're
because
right,
they got
BGB. They
welfare
don't know
to
what they
fall back
No, it's
want.
on.
very easy. I want a man who is emotionally stable, right? So you know how to handle your
Number
emotions
one.
Oh,
Yep.
like a
but where's
man.
the unemotionally
Emotionally.
stable
You can
women?
wait,
Where's
okay,
that at?
wait. No.
Hold on,
There's a
let
different
her
Hold
answer,
up,
John.
hold up, hold up.
wait.
Hold on, yeah.
I
Let
want
Tina
a
talk.
man
Who got
who
time for
can
that shit?
provide, who can provide and protect,
That's it.
right? No. Okay, I want a man who can provide and protect, who is emotionally intelligent, who can handle, like, yes, women are emotional, right? I'm going to give you that. We're opposites. Hello. I mean, I feel like that's common sense. But if you cannot handle a woman's emotion as a man, then you're not in your masculine energy, because any masculine man knows exactly how to handle a situation, because what they're going to do is lift our problems and take it all in themselves. They're going to take that worry and stress away from us. That's what real men do. So instead of being like, well, you're so emotional, no, you find a solution. You know what I mean?
Did
Also,
she lie?
period. Also, I don't need the
I have a question.
the Spanish men might come after me with this, but the mama's boy bullshit gotta stop. Okay.
What do you mean by emotionally stable? Can you define that in any criteria?
Yeah, like if I come home and I had a really bad day and I'm like, yeah, I had a fucked up day, but I got this, that, and third. You can't be like, oh, you know what the fuck? Well, my day was like this, and make it a competition.
Right.
But
Like,
Tina, you understand that
So
the government
ability.
is
Hold on, BGB, real quick.
supporting our women.
Real quick. So is that something that can be inverse? Like, can the guy come home and the capacity for the woman to be able to do that? Is that important too?
Is that
what do you
the
mean? Like
government
if it was, if the roles were reversed?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah,
government's
no,
giving
I
it to
don't
the
think
South?
women should do that, but you know, women complain way more than men. A lot of men, they hold their shit in. They deal with stress differently.
Okay. Do you think that that women? What do you think women should do in the ways that you were saying men should be able to do these things? What do you think women should do?
I don't know. I'm not a man.
Right. You're outnumbered.
No, I mean, I'm asking for your
outnumbered,
opinion.
Tina.
I
just
can't
wanna
tell
know
you.
your-
It's from a man's
Besides
perspective. What a
Aura.
man wants in a woman.
No,
I don't know.
I want a woman's perspective because I want you to.
You're talking
I
to
would
a
like
white
to hear
man,
what you
Tina.
think is important about this.
White
men.
men don't worry about what
Shut the fuck up,
you're talking to a white man.
bro. You're talking to a smart man.
Hold on. Stop doing that to
That's the
BGB.
problems we
He's
got,
just
man.
talking, bro. Like, just
I mean, he's
handle
talking
BGB.
while I'm talking. I'm just trying to ask a question.
Oh,
This guy
okay, so yeah.
cannot control himself.
Bravo is
Okay, yeah, you're right.
here.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Bronx.
I just wanted to I think it's interesting because I saw a clip of something. I don't remember what, but it was a bunch of women talking about what men should be doing, and then a man asked them, "What should a woman be doing?" And they didn't really have as many answers to it, which makes sense because they're you can only think from your own perspective. But I wonder, like, does anyone ever think about that?
Chicago.
Well, you would have to ask a man that. I'm not.
I mean,
in a
I think
place to
about
be
it all
like
the
what I
time,
want
but
in a woman when I'm not a lesbian.
But I also think about like what like friends of mine, like how they show up to their like I've had friends that I know for years and never met the girl that they were with, and then one day I meet him and he's all like, "Shh, hold on, quiet, baby, men are talking," and I don't really fuck with that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I would ask that people are like respectful when I talk, but it's not like men are heard first, women are heard second thing. But I only learned that after like fucking 6 years of knowing somebody. So I find it interesting, and I have some ideas of what I think. I agree with like everything you said about, men. I do wonder if like if it is like a not reciprocity in the sense of like I do this, that means you do it back for me, because that's just not how it works. But what is the ebb and flow? Like if a man is providing emotional stability, does that mean that the woman is like providing a different kind of stability, or are they providing
it'll be a balance.
emotional instability that the stability is meant to like fortify? Like how does that work?
Well, yeah, we reciprocate. Men lead by nature, right? Because at the end of the day, we are animals. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Men are y'all supposed to lead. We follow. We will submit. I'm not talking about submit like chains and whips and all that shit. No.
Right.
If you are a man and you are fully good in your masculinity, we feel safe. Listen, and most of the time, I'm not even gonna lie, when you are with a real man, your brain completely shuts off. Like when I'm out in public, if I'm with a man who I know is a man, got me danger, all that shit, I walk into a pole because my brain just turns off. I don't have to do that stressing and straining and all that shit like I do by myself, because it's like I know I'm in good hands with you. So you take on that role. Like, am I gonna take on that role with a man? No. So it's certain things, we reciprocate, but then it's certain things that we just like, it's different,
So I read this article about this phenomenon that was happening, I think in Japan, it may have been South Korea, but white, or I should say American men would come to Japan and find a wife, and not specifically they didn't come to Japan for that, but they ended up marrying somebody or dating somebody in Japan while they were there. And the women would leave. And the article was about how the culture in Japan is that you are supposed to predict what the woman wants or needs, and they're not beholden to like communicate what they need. You should know already, which is like the opposite of what everyone talks about over here. But I thought it was interesting because there is some times where, like, if I need to say, it's like when if you have to ask how much something costs, you can't afford it kind of thing. It's like, if I have to say it, like, I feel like there's already kind of like, there's certain things we should know about people, but not in like
I feel like certain things are like common sense.
Kind of, but common sense. I almost hate that phrase now because of how BGP uses it. But like common sense in the sense that I am attentive enough to where I can kind of see it already without someone having to say something. Like, I'm pretty good with this, I think, in like social situations. But
don't talk about BGB like that. Like, just keep it simple. Like, just
all right, fair enough. Shout out BGB. I think that. There's something interesting about it, and it's a cultural thing where like the men were, some of these men were like reporting to the police like, I can't find my wife, and then they realized that they just fucking left them because it's like, you don't fucking know how to be a husband. And I don't know, there's something about that where I'm like, I know that when I'm Johnny on the spot, when it comes to certain things, I feel like I'm doing my part. And I wonder if that's something that other people feel where like I've had a thought before where I'm like, dude, I'm being such a fucking good boyfriend right now. I'm beating the shit out of her at relationship right now in a playful way. But like, there's a sense of like, what's the word? Victory or something. I don't know.
I mean, I don't see a problem with like communicating, but certain things, it's like, certain things should be unspoken. Like, oh yeah, don't cheat. Like, that doesn't need to be brought to the table. I feel like.
Well, yeah, no, I feel like I don't feel like I can tell when someone wants attention before they outright tell me, "Can you give me attention?" I almost don't really like it when people say that, because it feels a little bit like you're about to do the dishes and then your mom's like, "Hey, you gonna do those dishes?" And you're like, "I was about to do it."
Oh, I used to fucking hate that.
Yeah, but there's like a little bit of that when someone I don't know if this is always true, but
Well, that's a bad example, Bronx. Like, that's like child's play. Like, that we're grown.
Well, no, I think it's like, it's a simple idea, but because it is such a simple idea, it lasts for so long, especially like in like everything that we do is basically for attention, be it good or bad. And I'm not saying that there isn't meaning or more depth to different things, but all of it socially is like, right now, I have your attention because we're talking about something we both agree is interesting. And we don't have to say, I think this conversation is interesting. It just continues because we are interested. But that is the game. And so when someone kind of, and I say this, it's funny because when I came into Messy Talk, I was like watching a movie with your mom. I'm like, who's that? Why are they mad? What'd they do? And I'm saying the opposite right now, but like in a more kind of intimate context, if someone has to tell me, can you give me attention? I feel like I kind of like messed up already. Like, I'm like, oh, I should have like listened more to what they were asking, because you're already, like somebody mentioned earlier about a dream that they had that made them do something in their real life. I think it's more realistic that they already knew what they were going to do. They just weren't conscious of that decision yet. It was just already happening in their mind.
Okay, Bronx, stop reading me in my dreams.
No. I thought it was Jelani.
No, Bronx. It was
I think it was
Wrong
birthday,
person.
Okay, Swabble, you sound like a tattletale.
You
That's
just
a
talk.
mage.
Well, Bronx,
Real
like,
fucking tattletale. Nobody likes the tattletale.
step
You
off
fucking
your like
bully.
soapbox, Bronx, please.
What are you feeling soapboxy about? What am I saying that make you feel bad? Come here, sit in my lap. Come here.
Sit on Santa's lap.
Come on, what do you want for Christmas? No, you
Bravo,
can't have
do
a
you have a crush
Switch.
on BGB?
No, you can't have a Switch.
The only thing No, never mind.
Okay, thank you, Bronx. So, thank you,
I
brother.
was
We
just
heard you, brother. We heard you, dog. We heard
I'm just
you.
saying people are not as in control of what they do as they think they do. And maybe it's not like a premonition, it's more something you were late to realizing you were going to do.
Right.
Okay.
So I just want to know.
But
You
Bronx made a
can't
good
say-
point. He did.
you can't
Go
take
ahead,
the heat
Kilo.
in the kitchen, man. Y'all gotta stop dropping me, yo.
What is
And
with you
listening
and
to this
kitchens,
white
dude?
guy.
Why are
Then say
we talking
something
about
Y'all
interesting,
too
my man.
comfortable, man. Y'all too comfortable.
Dude, why do you think you're some
Or said,
hard
say
hitting
Why do you want us to be
reporter or
scared?
something? Like
Well,
he
why
thinks
you
he's
gotta
like
listen to this soft guy like fucking little Mr. Rogers? The fuck?
Swabo, so my thing is like you see a showdown about to happen and then you start
You gotta
moaning,
listen to
knowing
the
that
other
it's gonna
side,
mute you.
Aura.
Like
You gotta
what?
listen to the other side.
BGB.
I'm the black guy from the hood.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm from the Bronx.
No, you're not, BGB.
I'm not from the Bronx, Aura.
BGB, you're not from the.
You're gonna listen to this crack over here, this
You're
boring ass
literally
man.
from Portland.
Man, I'm from the Bronx, bro. Born
No,
and
you're
raised in
not
the
from the
boogie down. I'm from the boogie down. You heard? And you
Bro,
don't want
you're
to hear
from-
me
you're
talk.
from
You want to hear
Dumbo.
this white guy
You're
that he
from
don't know
Dumbo.
nothing
You're from
about the black
Williamsburg.
community. First of all, women need to be fixed. Okay?
You're from Williamsburg.
That's number one. No, I'm from one.
No, you're from
I'm
Williamsburg.
I'm
You're
by
from
the
Dumbo.
Yankee Stadium. Put it like that.
No,
I'm
you're from
like a few
Brooklyn.
blocks. Nah, I'm from the Bronx. Oh, look, stop
No, I
playing.
know exactly where you
Oh,
grew up. You
you,
grew
come
up
on,
in
you gotta let me.
Williamsburg,
You gotta let me
Brooklyn.
like put my
You're
2
there with all the
cents.
transplants. Stop.
All right.
So BGB, what you're saying is that you are from the ghetto.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, look, we got to understand that our women are emotional. They want too much from a man. A man only wants one thing, and a woman wants
What is that?
Wrong
money,
again.
this, that, and a list of shit, right? So look, this is what we got to do.
Yeah.
This is what we got to do.
Only
We
thing
got
men
to
wanna
fix
do
our
is
women
bounce
so
up
that
and
they
down
don't
that
want so
pussy.
much shit. We got to fix our women.
You don't want to provide for your woman?
No, that's principle. That's provide, protect. Okay, but here's the problem: we can't provide, right? And we can't protect because they have elsewhere to go. And I'm not saying you or Tina, but there's women that instead of the man, they go to the system, and the system, gives the women the tools they need to fuck us over.
BGB, I have a question, an honest question.
Do you
for
understand, Bronx? What I'm saying? They
I understand what
fucking
you're
us
saying.
over,
I understand
and
what you're
voting
saying.
is
Can I
not
ask
gonna
you a
work.
question? Can I ask
Calm
you a
down.
question?
Voting ain't gonna work, Bronx.
Let me
BGB,
ask-
take a deep breath.
Let me ask you a
please.
question, BGB. If you broke your arm right now and had to go to a 24-hour like clinic or something, would that put you into the red financially? If the answer is yes, then my question is this: why would I take advice from you?
No, because I go to emergency, dumbass, and then I don't, and it's free.
All right. So in my hypothetical, you would change it so that you wouldn't pay any money. But let's just say you couldn't do that and you had to pay money. Would that put you into the red? If it does, why the fuck am I going to take advice from you?
Well, you're saying that you want somebody to help you.
I want to take advice from someone whose life I want.
Well, look, common sense, man. I pay for my medical bills.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Bronx, like that's fair, but BGB is just poor.
Yeah, Bronx.
No, and that's it's
You
and
know?
that's,
Chill,
and that's
Bronx.
fine.
You're
But
not
like,
perfect either.
Not
Bronx.
everybody.
I'm not saying
I'm not the
I'm
only
not
one
saying I'm
that's
perfect.
poor. I'm not.
I
Don't
know.
act
I'm
like
not
I'm
saying
the
BGB,
that.
only
nobody
one
said
that's
that,
poor.
BGB. That's
No
my
one's
point.
saying
Like,
Don't
there's
that.
a
act
lot of
like
poor
I'm the
people.
only
It's
one
okay.
that's poor.
Yeah, let me grab
I
my
know.
violin. Hold on. No, I'm
Oh,
not saying
violin.
that.
See, here we go. He hates it because I'm hitting his vein, right? He's
No.
on a high horse. He got everything. He's
No, I'm
privileged
just
as
He
fuck.
is.
He
Bronx
got
wait,
is
wait.
everything that he
what?
Yeah,
needs,
Bronx.
and we over here fucking being slaughtered, literally.
Bronx.
Like
Yeah, I
BGB,
Gotta
no,
work
you
like
both
relax,
have
literally
good
a
Bronx.
points.
deep. They're
Like, you
killing
know,
they're unaliving our
I
babies.
work hard and
Our
I'm good at what I do.
women are fucking going crazy,
Oh
and you
Yeah.
sitting
man,
here talking
BGB struck
about.
the
Yeah.
nerve.
But like,
Yo, listen, man.
how would you fix them? Someone who is unfixed.
I'm telling you how you fix them.
How is a fatter person going to give
BGB,
But
you
someone
just do
listen,
your
fatter
best.
than
And
It's
it's
them
called
okay.
get
but
rid of the
hold on.
welfare. That's what it's called.
Then
Get
how would
rid
you
of the
live?
welfare.
Listen to BGB,
Didn't
bro.
you?
Like he's
Get
not
rid of the
bad.
welfare. That's what it is. What's up, Suavo in the
How
building?
would wait?
What's
The
up,
ladies,
Swab?
man. The ladies, man.
Okay,
The
so
ladies,
if
man.
If
What's
they
up,
got rid of
BGB?
welfare,
The
if they
ladies,
got rid of
man.
wait, if they got rid of welfare right now, how would you survive?
Right.
That's a good question,
He'd go
Tina.
to the
But we're not
emergency room,
talking
get the
about
food
me.
there.
I'm a survivor. I'll figure it out, Tina. Don't worry
I'm
about
not
me.
gonna give
So wait, so
up.
I
What
just
I'm
have some
talking
so
about
if
is,
you
do you support welfare? Yes or
okay,
no? Because I do
okay,
not.
oh
And
my
if you
god, listen,
support
listen,
it,
listen,
you're
listen.
helping women,
Or can I get
become
Showtime?
disabled.
Well,
Women are
BGB,
literally disabled.
BGB, you don't support any of your
Women are
You
ideas
don't
because
need
you
no
don't
We
give a
need
fuck
fuck
is
what
you
we're
talking
AAA,
talking
about?
about.
son.
Swallow, shut
So
up.
if you say that then I support welfare, you can't say that you don't support welfare while being on welfare. That just don't make no sense. Also, I'm not against welfare, but I'm against people abusing welfare. So if you're on it for X amount of time, so many fucking years, and you still haven't got your life together and you're still not trying, then you should be cut the fuck off. And if you say that if it's cut off right now, that you can survive, then why don't you do that? Why don't you get off? Why don't you just get off of it and do what you gotta do? Because I feel like you would succeed way better. Welfare is meant to fucking that shit traps people. I don't think it's a good thing being trapped, especially as a man. You know what I mean? Just saying. Okay, I'm done.
Well, that's where you fall short
good
from being
point. Good point,
intelligent
Tina.
and no, that's where she falls short from being intelligent and being a dumbass because you're a woman and you
The
don't
fuck?
understand that there are some of us
Yes,
that
you
can't
do.
fucking get off of the welfare. It's not
You
that
can,
not all of us
Right,
want to be
BGB.
on welfare. Some of us are stuck on this shit.
get a
And
job.
they do no, you're dumb. You're dumb because I'm
I'm
not
not
working three
done.
jobs.
No,
How about hold on?
BGB.
I'm gonna work
Wait,
three
hold on, hold
fucking
BGB.
on,
Tina
hold
jobs.
on.
is
Wait,
Fuck
trying
wait,
to
wait,
you.
wait,
I'm
wait,
instigate,
not
wait,
bro.
working
wait,
three
wait,
jobs. Fuck
wait.
you.
Shut up. Wait.
You fucking
God
hypocrite.
damn. This is what I be talking about emotionally.
Swallow, stop doing that shit.
Not fucking emotionally intelligent. This is exactly what I be talking about. This right here. You're not fucking listening. As a man, I'm sorry, you should not be on welfare. As a man, especially this fucking long. Calling me out my name. I didn't call you out your name. So don't do that to me. And you saying that you're not gonna. You live in fucking Florida. You don't live in. How do I live in New York? I'm a woman. I'm a single woman. I have no fucking help, and I'm doing it. Stop. Seriously, stop. I find a way, right? I'm not gonna be like, well, I can't pay my car note this month. I'm not doing that. I find a way. You as a man should fucking find a way. That's what I'm talking about. Like you're in your feminine energy with the I can't. That's not masculine. This is exactly why so many women are in their masculine energy because of men like you. We cannot depend on men. We can only depend on ourselves. That's the problem.
Okay, let me fix what I said because I'm not talking about the present.
BGB, I feel like we had this conversation
Wait
before,
a minute.
bro.
No, I'm not talking about the present, right? I have grandkids. I'm already old. That's it. I'm 48 years old. I'm not talking about me particularly. Y'all keep bringing me up. I'm telling you that welfare is getting men out of the homes. And I don't know how else to explain this to you, but if you don't understand that, you're the problem. And it's okay because we need dumbasses. We need motherfuckers that are evil as fuck. We need them. But I'm here to tell you it's over for you.
BGB, we had this conversation before, man, where I specifically told you to figure this shit out. Like, you're supposed to figure it out. As a man, you figure it out. Like, you figure it out the reasonable way, the right way. You figure it out. So you're just making excuses right now, man. And it's okay. Because just as you said, we need dumbasses.
I mean, go on Indeed.
Yeah, the
Like I
emotional
don't.
regulation, I see that. I see it.
Yeah, like this is what I be talking about. Like where you can't have a civil conversation with men without them getting in their feelings. That's a feminine fucking thing. So it's like I don't want to have a conversation with myself. I don't want to have a conversation with another bitch if I'm having a conversation with a man. Like that right there. Like go on Indeed and get a job. Y'all be like, oh, I'm too good to work at McDonald's. I'm too good to work at Walmart. Not me. If I'm down and out, bitch, I'm gonna work anywhere that I have to. Well, no, I'm not fast food. I don't fuck with fast food, but any other retail I will. But retail, whatever, same fucking shit. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna collect money every fucking month. The little bit of money that they give you, they literally give you enough just to fucking get by. I'm not. I'm not staying on that shit forever. I'm not. Then I'd rather put in fucking 12 hours a day of fucking work and be able to actually fucking afford shit, afford extra things that I fucking want. It's not hard.
Correct me if I'm wrong. All the women, correct me if I'm wrong, because someone who like just takes advantage of something like that, like a benefit like that, it's complacent. And like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, the last thing a woman wants in a man is to be what? Complacent.
Yeah, like and that shit really bothers me because I will say there was a time where I did need help, and I didn't have help, and so it's like, okay, I went down to the office, and I applied for food stamps. You know what they told me? You have a job. Why are you applying? Bitch, what? Are you fucking kidding me? My taxes go to this shit. If I need help, I should be able to get help. When I tell you, I was like, you know what? I hung up the phone because it was a phone interview thing. I hung up and I never called back. I never gave a problem. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna figure it out the fuck myself. I'm gonna figure out how to feed myself. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. But it's people like that who fucking continue to get this shit. That's what pisses me off. It's people who are not trying. But the people who try to make ends meet and fucking struggle do not get the help that they fucking need because lazy bitches like that mooch off the fucking system. That's annoying. I don't like that.
I don't think any of us like it, Tina.
It's not fair that I've been working day in and day out since I was fucking 18. I used to fucking leave. You know what I used to do? I used to leave leave school, I think like a period early, right? To go to work. And mind you, I already talked to my teacher. I was like, listen, I have to work. Like I had to. And I was like, is there any way that I can just not go up to your class but hand in all the work? And he was like, yeah, he was mad cool. So that's what I did. I was at school at 7 o'clock in the morning. I didn't come home till fucking 11 o'clock at night. And every day was the same fucking shit. Me as a fucking teenager in high school because I had to. I had no other choice. Come on. So it's like certain shit. It's like you got to figure out as a man. Why do women always got to figure something out? Even when y'all be talking about fatherless homes, nigga, that's because of y'all. You walking out. Remember that. The girl can't walk out. The mother's not walking out. That's on y'all. So you talking about fatherless homes, like as if you're not the father walking the fuck out. But women have to figure it out.
It'd be so funny when he be saying that. That'd be hilarious.
Like, come on. Mothers figure it out all the time. I watch this shit firsthand with a lot of mothers. Which is why I'm not gonna lie, I don't want kids. Because I see what kind of men are out there and they're perfect in the beginning. And then it's like as soon as you get pregnant, as soon as you give birth, everything changes. I don't want that. I don't. It's too many of y'all that be doing that. Too many.
Wait, Tina, so you don't think that? Oh, so wait, I guess my first question is for the women. Like, what is that? What is that like characteristic or that barrier that you see in a man that makes you want to like even fathom or think of the ideas of taking next steps, being vulnerable with this person? Like, what is the characteristic you look for like initially? Because like when you see that, then you're like, oh, okay, I wanna take a risk with this guy.
Not a damn thing.
Nothing at all.
Not a damn thing.
I'm attracted if the guy's attracted back. You know what I mean?
So, oh, like if they like feeling you type of stuff, and
Yeah,
like it's
but
yeah,
not
I get what you're
always,
saying.
obviously. That's not the only thing, you know?
To be honest, I really do think
Yeah,
that I need to get the fuck. I don't talk to people in New York. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't care what borough you're on. I don't care if you're upstate. I don't care if you're in the suburb. I don't care. I don't talk to them. I cannot do that. Listen, I love them. Our men are funny and they're dope, but relationship wise, y'all suck. Don't. My soulmate is not here.
yeah. You may have to go somewhere else. Tina. Shoot, go to the Philippines.
Hell no.
A lot of things, BGB. The fuck?
BGB, you as a man need to figure it out. If I figure it out as a woman, if I figure it out as an 18-year-old fucking teenager, still in fucking high school, trying to get my diploma and fucking working and providing for myself, you have to figure it out. I'm
For
not
emotional
taking.
regulation, you could come up and you gotta apologize to Tina though, BGB.
It's not fair to women. It's not. Y'all men want women to be so feminine, but you're not masculine. How you expect us to be in our feminine energy when all y'all guys do is fucking sit on the couch and play video games while she's working 40 plus hours, taking care of the household, taking care of the kids, taking care of the fucking bills, running the errands, doing family fucking functions, getting everybody's gifts, figuring out holidays. How do you expect her to be in her feminine energy? And then what kills me too is when that shit happens and we're drained and the life is sucked out of us because we have absolutely no help. Y'all got the nerve to criticize the way we look. Oh, you got dark circles under your eye. You let yourself go. Why you look like that? Because there ain't no fucking help. That's why. Can't be in our feminine energy. Can't be a fucking blooming, beautiful flower when you're fucking running us ragged because you're not helping and you're not providing as the man that you are.
Tina, that's how I feel when I'm taking groceries up to my apartment. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it should fucking. There's certain that will suck the life out of you. Like, you don't think it'll be easier for a man when I'm carrying all these fucking boxes and shit like that? You don't think it'll be easier for a man? But yeah, not for nothing. A lot of y'all men know you're fucking useless. I'd rather. It's like having dead weight. What do I need you here if I'm gonna do it myself anyway? Y'all men don't even open the car door. For
Like,
me.
a boat goes faster if both people are rowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope y'all niggas listening out there, man.
And that's not to shit on fucking every man, you know what I mean? Because I know there's good men out there, but for the majority, it's like, this is what we're living in. This is a time that we're living in, and this shit sucks. And then y'all men criticize women. Oh, why you this old and you're single? You're not married. You don't have kids. Because I'd rather fucking be by myself for the rest of my fucking life rather than lay down with the wrong man and have kids that I'm fucking stuck with. That's a miserable life.
Yo, I got a question, Tina. It's with a follow-up question. Do you believe that men can change? And if so, are you willing to be with a man through that journey of change?
No. I believe
No to
that they
both?
could change. I believe they could change. I'm not going to be there for the journey. I'm not going to put myself through that. That's not fair to me at all.
I think it depends on the age. Like, if you're a teenager, high school, and but like if you're, at the age of settling down, it's like, do you really want to spend the time? And it's like, is it worth it?
Yeah, I can't wait years for you to change. You know what I mean? I can't do that. You could come to me when you're changed and you figured it out, but until then, no. Because how I feel is if I'm stable and I'm in my right mind and I know I could do good, you got to come with the same energy.
Yeah, I feel that. But even like on the I guess on like a cerebral level, like somebody that's like, I don't know, I'm just using an example, like, oh, this person's like really angry, like this person's angry, but like you see them or they even like express it to you like they're taking steps to like deal with this anger, like fix this, like you seeing this, or they expressing it to you. Like a situation like that versus like you ain't shit, like you ain't, you know what I mean? Like you ain't got no job, or you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't expect men to be perfect because I'm not perfect and women aren't perfect, but you have to have, the foundation.
Yeah.
Simple things. Know how to communicate. Don't yell at me. If I don't know something, don't call me stupid. There's certain things, like a lot of men these days, it's like, if you don't know, I don't know, say, what the fuck is that? I don't know, let's talk about fucking geometry. If you know the fucking circumference of this circle or fucking something else, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? And you're like, well, I forgot, you're fucking stupid. Like, that's how men are these days. It's like, who knows that? Like, and who talks about, like, if I don't know something, it's not because I'm stupid, it's because I'm just not interested in a fucking topic. And that's okay. But men always, they want to feel like they're fucking superior to fucking women, or they want to feel like they're smarter. And that's another fucking problem with men these days. Like, it's corny. It's like, that's you're a middle school girl. Like, how do you sound? Like, if I'm sitting here, if I talk to a man about, I don't know, makeup, y'all not going to know what I'm talking. Am I going to call you stupid for that? No. It's not something that you're interested in. You're not dumb or uneducated.
Now that makes sense. Now that makes sense. I don't understand like people that are cheaters, like how they be like, oh, I'll give you a second chance, a third. I understand a second chance, but a third and fourth, fifth chance, like, like
Why do you
being together.
understand a second chance on birthday?
Because that means I'm giving you one other chance. I'm giving you a second chance.
What?
Like that's one.
On
Okay.
birthday.
On birthday, who
That
gave
is
you a
not
second
something to give
chance?
second. You give second chances if I accidentally bumped into you. You know what I mean?
I do know. I do know what you mean. Maybe I'm contradicting
Oh,
myself.
you
I
forgot
do
my
know.
birthday. Oh, it's okay. What a little second chance, but
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
Birthday.
But I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I'm a super optimistic person, so I'm sure someone's forgiven someone for cheating once.
no,
Well,
you
that's
don't, Swavo.
but or it's your fault because you should have had a birthday bash. Like, what happened to the
I did have a
DJ
birthday
audience?
bash. I just don't fucking do that whole birthday week shit. Like I know some people love it.
Oh,
I can't do it because it's too much for me. I can only handle like a day.
well, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised, like, cause like you and like DJ on birthday, y'all be like collabing. So I thought it was
It
gonna
wasn't
be
his
special of
birthday.
you. No, I'm talking about you, girl.
Wait, what? And we don't like. It don't be a weeks on end. It'd be like a day, like a night. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, damn, I would have been there.
Swallow, shut your ass up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Tina.
And you don't follow me back. Sad Swavo.
Yeah, Robert, what's up with
Sassy
that?
boy.
Yeah, you
No,
sassy
on
boy.
birthday you blocked me, bro. I don't know why you did that. Let's
Yo,
talk about that.
let's
You
talk about it
blocked me,
because I
dog.
blocked you off the strength of Tina because you were going wild on her that one day. I was
Exactly.
That
like,
was just
Swavo.
one day, dog. Like, and I already
Yeah, that
told
one
you
day
we
you got
cleared it
blocked.
up. We cleared it up. Like, I don't know why you doing all that extraness.
I unblocked you, bro.
And that one day you got him
Well, I'm not
blocked.
gonna follow. No, on birthday you made your choice. So like we're good. We're
You're
good,
against.
but like
Swavo always says that. You're against me. You better watch out. Dun,
right,
dun,
wash that
dun.
ass.
He always starts that shit.
Well, because I'm a good dude. Like I'm not gonna like be
Ugh.
handled by.
Yeah, bro. That's
Oh
what made me.
wow, really? Oh
Where's my hug
wow.
at?
Yo, I'm done.
And you know I'm a good dude. Tina
I'm a
knows that
good
too. I'm a chill
dude.
dude, but like, well, it's not
Bro,
my
You
fault
can
Not
that
come
the
to
like
me
way
you
with
my
get that
hug
anything,
fucking
at.
flag.
man. I'll solve your problems, girl.
I
On
got
birthday,
you. I'll take
cool.
care of you.
you
Hold
little
on,
dirty
on birthday.
macker.
On birthday, we're cool, dog. We are, but like, let's not. I don't know, bro. I don't know
What?
what you're on, and I don't care. I really don't care.
Okay, so it is funny. It's
You're
funny
not
because
paying my bills. I know
no,
that.
you're right, Swavo. But
Shantae, don't come in with the eye emojis.
it's so funny how like moments are different because like me being upset at you and then blocking you was just a moment, bro. And I think the same day I unblocked you.
Well, like, why would you even do that in the first place?
I be
Like, that's what
blocking
I'm saying.
everybody.
That's
I
the
told you, bro.
real
You were wilding out
principle.
on Tina
Like,
that
why
one
would
day.
you
It was
do
crazy.
that?
I think that was in my live too.
Because of Tina, like, you thought I was, yeah, okay, understandable, yeah.
Because it wasn't on you being funny or trolling nothing. You were like really like mad at her for something.
Well, yes, I am. I was mad at her at the time.
Who is
Oh
this?
my goodness,
Is that
that's
Robert
Dylan. What's up,
Quinn?
Dylan?
Hey Swavo, how are you doing
Bravo.
Uh
today?
oh.
What's up, Dylan? This is Oris Live, bro. Please don't try to ruin this shit,
Why you
bro.
know
We're
this nigga's
having a
first
good
name?
conversation, Dylan.
Hold on.
Whoa.
You think just because I'm in here, I'm gonna ruin the vibe and ruin his live?
No, I'm just saying, like, well, you
Damn.
got my life taken down. I know that. But
Bro, I did that one time, bro. That's because I said some
That's
funky
his
ass shit.
boyfriend.
perfect. That's what I was just
Exactly.
saying to on birthday. Like, yeah, one time. Then that's just like
Don't do
one
that to Dylan,
time.
man.
I
Yo, you
won't.
look,
I promise, Aura.
Dylan. You look
You're
like the
good.
white Swavo.
He doesn't not look like me.
Don't do me like that.
Right? Don't
Don't do me like that. I'm pretty sure I got a picture of Suavo with his shirt up and shit.
right.
Is
It's
that
in the
Lil
Katy
Peep?
Perry.
No, you
Yep,
saw
he's
my
not beating those
pubes.
allegations.
That's what you're talking about. I'm trying to get the life popping.
Suavo, when you get drunk or like tipsy, you get like real flashy type.
Well, of course, because I work hard, dog. Like
Yo,
I'm
he
only
be
on
showing
live
his
for
chest,
2 days.
receiving
You
zero
enjoy
Showing
views.
his
that?
chest and shit. Hey,
You
one
enjoy
time
it?
he went a little lower, you know.
Oh, little peep, yo.
Uh huh. Showed him a little peep. Shit.
Right. You liked it.
I did like it. I have a picture of it to this day.
Oh my
I
god.
know you did. Let's
Liked it.
speaking of
Wait, hold on.
pictures.
Liked it in the sense of like, yo, the bro's acting crazy right now,
No, he
or
like
liked it in the sense of like, yo, I like.
Tina
Okay,
love.
yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Like I like him.
Oh,
Yeah.
word.
I just got done telling him how
What?
much I loved him, bro, and he sat here and was like, "Bro, Dylan." He was like, "Bro, you don't know me. You don't actually fuck with me, bro." I'm like, "Bro, I'm sitting here telling you that I fuck with you, bro." So I was just didn't want to hear that. He just didn't want to hear me say that I
Yeah, I
loved
don't
him.
want to hear that. Dog. Even now. Yeah. Even now. Thank you for the sound
You know
effect.
what, Swavo? You know what? You don't gotta follow me back, dog.
I'm never going to.
So I will follow him. Shut up.
Yeah,
I'm not following his
Swallow.
ass.
Follow him. Stop
You know what? I
being
don't
like
want to see
that.
your shirtless motion you got going on.
No, you should have saw it, bro. I was like, you should have saw me on birthday when I was cutting up. We did
Oh
Aura,
God,
like
he was.
Aura
Hey,
was like,
shit.
right. Aura was like, "Are you okay?"
His
Like,
his aura was
Aura's
emanating.
concerned.
His aura was emanating from him. It was like it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful. Thank
It
you,
was
Dylan.
beautiful.
Thank you, Dylan. But
Well,
yeah,
I
this
feel
is
like a third wheel.
no, you're good, bro. This is but
I'm a
Dylan, I
fourth
don't
wheel
know if
too.
you have you met Aura in a birthday, Dylan, dog.
I have not. What, are you going to introduce me to these wonderful
Yeah,
people?
I just did. Yeah.
Oh, hello, Aura and Unbirthday.
Hey.
My name is Kinda
Yeah,
Cold, but you know, people know my first name, so you can call me Dylan if you want.
Dylan.
Hold
Where are
hold
you?
on. Make me fluster saying my
Where
name
are
like
you?
that.
Are you in a basement? What happened?
Nah, I'm at the shop.
The dungeon? What the fuck,
He's in
bro?
a he works at a smoke shop.
Oh, that's what's up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Aura and on birthday, Dylan's cool, bro. He's cool. He be trolling like me, bro, but
I
he
be
cool. He
well. I
good.
don't look. I try not to troll, but like when it's
Dylan
funny,
looks like a magnet.
a magnet
I'm
for what?
begging.
Cause there's a brush like attached to your face. It's funny.
I'm fucking weak. Let me take that off. Look like a magnet. I attract things. I know I do.
Ooh, I
I'm
think you're
Okay.
Aura's type, bro.
Symbolic.
so
Aura likes
I'm pretty,
you.
right, Suavo?
I'm pretty ugly. You had to ask me.
Turn your camera on, Suavo.
No, I'm not doing that.
Why?
Oh my God.
Why? You see me all the time on the cam, bro.
Yeah, but like I don't see you enough.
No, you need to talk to
This is
Aura.
the cutest thing ever. Unfortunately, I gotta go. Take out.
Where you going on birthday? I was about
Right, on
to
birthday, really? You're
to
gonna
talk to
dip
you.
out? You can't
Wait,
handle the
because if
heat
on birthday's
on
leaving, I'm
birthday?
gonna shut this joint up.
Oh.
Wow.
Dylan, it was a pleasure. You're following me, correct?
Of course. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
hop in
when I
your
go live later,
lives.
you have to be there. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, so this is a think tank. Basically, what we do is we debate, we chill out, we hang out. But oftentimes, we're debating very seriously silly topics, right?
I'm a master debater. I'm good at
Okay,
that.
so but like the topics will be like anything. Like we'll get serious, we'll be lighthearted, but like we have a good
No.
time in here, and you
So
know,
when I'm not in like Suavo's or maybe Amber's live, if you know who Amber is,
yeah.
She doesn't know who Amber
Yes,
is.
I do. She's sweet.
No,
uh,
she knows of her, but she doesn't know
type
No,
shit.
like
for
I'm not
real.
besties.
Yeah,
Type shit.
exactly. Yeah.
But when I'm not in their lives, I'm most likely on a political live or like a Christian debate, like just a debate live. So
Okay,
I'll
we debate in here a little bit.
I'll come with some heat.
Yeah.
Right, but well, if you're about to get off, or it sounds like you're about
All
to
right,
get
but
off.
Suavo, before she does, bro, you have to give me
No,
a kiss.
I'm about to be live too. I'm about to go live right after this, bro.
All right, give me a kiss though before she ends it.
Mwah.
Oh.